playoffs. Right before the playoffs. Garland get hurt.
Shout out to the Knicks, though.
Defensive player of the year get hurt. We down both of them in game 2. And we lose. But what's crazy, we lose by 1 point. A 3-pointer at the end.
That's how it go, though. That'd be the sucky shit.
So we down 2 starters and Hunter. Hunter is like our defender off the bench. They come back for game 3. These niggas is hooping.
I ain't go front. Every time I seen the first 2 games, y'all was up by like at least 10.
Dog, we be up.
And then I come back and see the score in the morning. Damn, they lost again. God damn.
Because we ain't had no fucking ball handler, dog, and we also didn't have anybody that could rebound. When your starting power forward is out and you got to play, we playing Dean Wade. No diss to Dean Wade. He cool ass white boy. He ain't no big man. I don't even say his name. Our defensive player of the fucking year was hurt. The defensive player of the year.
Hey, back now, y'all up 17 at the half?
Nah, it's like 12.
Shit, well.
It ain't even halftime. This is the first quarter.
Oh, first quarter. Shit.
Yeah.
All right,
so let's talk a little bit more. Jayson Tatum.
That fucking sucks,
St. Louis' own. We've had debates on this show.
I hate the Celtics, but I like me some Tatum.
People have called us out from a previous episode on in the high school thing, but he torn his Achilles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a
they
fast
said
ass
he's not
surgery,
coming
too.
back to the 2027 season.
He had surgery today. They said it was successful.
Yep, was successful.
And they said he should have a full recovery. At least.
I mean, we seen Achilles go out like what? Dame. He gone. Jason gone. Who else had it? Somebody else had a.
Clay had that and an ACL.
Yeah.
Clay's the only player in NBA history to come back from an ACL and a torn Achilles. They said.
It's hard to say who's getting. KD had it too.
KD. Yep.
It's just close.
Kobe too.
Kobe as well.
Is this close enough? Can make sure I can be.
And I can't. I'm not on any of their levels at all as an athlete, or whatever. But like when you think about, they say you'd rather have an ACL tear than an Achilles.
100%. They say.
I never understood that, but they're like you move more with your ankles, right, to support your knee. So you can get that shit fixed, obviously, and then survive on an Achilles. But when you get your Achilles torn, like the shit hit different. But I mean, everybody been coming back from it. Yeah. KD obviously, right? He been doing his thing.
And KD's been balling, man.
Been balling. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different kind of wear and tear when you were Dame Lillard. When you were
so it's a couple of different things that I want to ask y'all about this. They said he probably had some issues already from over wear and tear from the season.
Right, so.
And they said that
I could believe
that. And then this goes back to a crazier thing I was reading, and it ended up being a video I sent y'all. Basically, AAU has made players have more miles on them when they come in. So back in the day, you'd be like, man, you're only 26, 27. How you turn a rupture in an Achilles?
Yeah.
But you are now because you didn't play 4 times more games than people in the past 4.
But
and then on top of that, they said this is why load management needs to be happening, and people can't get mad.
People hate load management.
But you need load management like this because
no, because we don't like karate.
I got 50 million reasons why don't nobody want to hear that. The thing is, and I'm not denying saying his value ain't worth the 50 million. But when you making that kind of money, because we went in on Kawhi, I said Kyrie, we went on Kawhi. Right? Mm-hmm. When you making that kind of money, you're expected to do what the fuck you supposed to do. And I'm not saying he hasn't, right? People been riding him for some reason. And like somebody on Instagram was like, it's that colorism factor. I'm like, I don't really believe shit like that.
No.
But like they always talk about you colorful, pretty boy type shit. But I'm like, that's more some funny shit.
I think because he takes difficult shots.
Yeah, well.
What are we talking about?
Jayson Tatum.
They shoot way too many threes.
Right, and he takes difficult shots. But he'll be going to the hole and then do a fadeaway to out of bounds and like shooting it. Like, why don't you take it to the cup?
The problem I say with the Celtics before even Jayson Tatum got hurt is they don't rearrange their game for some reason. Like they got some killers. They have certified killers. No, they got a point guard.
What about the real one? We're like really
that's what your man with Holiday.
Yeah, he's a real point guard.
I saw Derek White bringing up the ball.
You got certified killers. Derek White.
Derek White can bring up the ball.
Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, even if he's hurt, you got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Without the threes, maybe put Porzingis to switch it up a little bit. Have him play back to the basket. Nobody gonna expect that. Switch up the guard play. You feel what I'm saying? Holiday was an actual scorer when he was in Milwaukee. Hey, Holiday, give my quick 10 this game. Oh, shit, I bet. Open it up. You see what I'm saying? You can't put a whole offense around Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum for a second straight year. That shit ain't gonna happen. Everybody's expecting that. This Cavs team, if they get out of this shit right here, this Cavs team can beat the Celtics. Like even with Jayson Tatum, I believe that because these niggas play fast and physical. Where the Celtics play Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown,
finesse,
and then we'll give it to you.
Porzingis.
Not Porzingis. So the other dude, what white boy with they cut his hair off and got his teeth fixed.
Oh,
you say his name.
Derek
White? Derek White.
He ain't white.
I'm saying.
Oh,
my bad. But like,
I
that's a white boy. My bad. But what I'm saying is, if and I don't know if this is coaching or if this is just player personnel. But when you switch up your players to play a different like style of game, bro, like that shit works out. This shit works out different when you play to a different style of game. The Celtics have that ability, but for some reason they just not doing it. So hopefully maybe this time they'll do it because they ain't got no choice. Because Jaylen Brown definitely got $50 million coming his way.
So the Celtics, I still think had a chance to come back against the Knicks or whatever.
100%.
Minus
they was up by like 14 at one point.
But now with this Tatum injury, even if they were to squeak by the Knicks, I think Indiana and or Cleveland would beat them.
Yeah.
I'm saying that not because of skill. I'm saying that because both Cleveland and Indiana play positionless basketball. Celtics try to do it, but they base it off of two people. Now that you got one person hurt, old buddy, the coach, go have to act. I'm not saying he don't coach, but he gonna have to get in his coaching bag and be like, okay, you know what? We gonna have to split this shit up.
If Porzingis was not lagging, he kind of hurt. I guess.
No, he said he was sick.
I mean, there's something wrong. He has an ailment. I think he could step in, and of course he's not gonna be Tatum. Again, Tatum's one of the best people in the NBA. But my hate for Boston does not extend to JT. Let me say this. I want him to leave Boston so I can root for him.
But all these niggas is killers that's on the Celtics. Porzingis was a killer when he was low-key when he was with the Mavericks. Then he was the Knicks. He brought them back to life, right? Holiday.
He just stay hurt every other week.
Holiday got an actual fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Jaylen Brown who's been proven. Like you got killers on your team.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they coach only run it through two motherfuckers. My thing is now you have to run it through one person, right? So like,
so Jaylen Brown.
I'm sorry. This is where you get to like you have to
open up
shit
the,
out
because
the coach that was there before
Udoka
went like 7-8 deep. You see what I'm saying? Like you saw motherfuckers. Who was that? That's where Pritchard came from. Because Udoka was like, "Hey."
That's who I thought he was talking about when he said the white boy.
Oh yeah, my fault.
But that's where Derek White came from too. He was the one.
That's what I'm saying. But like Udoka actually like emphasized we're going 8-9 deep.
Yeah.
Cleveland, they like if Udoka was coaching the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, hurt. I'd give them a winning chance against Cleveland, right? Because of the way, like you just saw the center bring the ball up for Cleveland. They got two whole point guards, but he was handling the ball. You ain't never gonna see Porzingis do that when you got Jaylen Brown. Like switch the shit up. You see what I'm saying?
So Jaylen Brown bring up the ball,
but they let Derek White bring up the ball. They let
you got Holiday. For a reason.
But I'm just saying
you got Holiday for if you gonna make Holiday a scorer, let him be a scorer. Don't let him set no picks. Fuck you set picks for. He's champion.
I really thought he was there for defense, truth be told.
So my question, y'all, what does Boston do even going forward for next season even?
I mean,
that's
tank
40 or 50.
Go ahead,
you're going to have to tank,
right?
Tank. No. The reason
killers.
I know Sleepy is up to something here because that's 40 or 50 mil tied up in your cap.
Well,
where you can't even, you're not using that.
They was bringing the team up anyway. Even if they were.
You think so?
Yeah, they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So Jaylen Brown was going to be gone on?
No. Jaylen Brown and Tatum would have probably
they both
been
maxed
there.
Out already.
Yeah,
but like when you talk about,
I think Porzingis would. You got to move him.
You talk about Pritchard because he a 6 man. He gonna want his money eventually. You gonna talk about the white. He not a white boy. Sorry, the man that cut his hair off with his teeth.
Derek White.
I keep calling him White because his last name White. I'm sorry,
but like
boy. Derek White is gonna be like, yo, like. I can score. Y'all see that?
I was in the Olympics.
He
was in the Olympics. I keep forgetting about that.
More than Jayson Tatum.
Don't do that.
He did. But
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying.
Don't
do that.
Shout out. No. But shout out to Kerr because Kerr said something that made a lot of sense with this whole USA Dream Team shit or USA Team shit. He was like, "What was the goal?" While y'all asked me, "What was the goal?" The goal was gold. Did I accomplish the goal? Yes. Somebody else can figure it out from there. Then I'll go ahead and I'll step off. I came in, I won gold. Y'all don't like the way I won gold. I can't help that.
Listen.
I coached y'all to get gold. Why didn't you play Tatum? Did we win gold? Yes, but why didn't you? It's cool.
It's cool. It's done.
You feel me? And I mean again, like if Tatum plays in that game of matchups and he don't come through on what he's supposed to come through on,
They're gonna be like, why don't you take him out?
Why you ain't? It's you can't. It's coaching.
So do you think Boston should tank next year?
They won't, but I don't think they're gonna have a good. I don't think they're gonna have a great record.
It might not be a bad idea to tank.
No. Okay, so the only team I know that really was tanking for a long time was Philly.
Right, Philly was doing that.
Philly was tanking the process.
Nigga. You talk about a nigga needs to get the fuck out of there.
I think Boston has too much pride. Yeah. Boston has too much pride as too much history.
You can't tank
to tank, in my opinion.
Yeah,
the Spurs tanked to get Tim Duncan back in the day.
Like think about the trajectory.
I mean, San Antonio,
but not even that.
Do that to get
no, they was just trash.
But think about that. The trajectory of the Boston Celtics. It's so many niggas that's mad that they ain't get to stay for a ring. Because I'm gonna tell you what, Terry Rozier, he was a part of that process. Buddy ended up going to Memphis. From
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart, he was a part of that process.
But they
Marcus Smart. Wait, what's Marcus Smart?
Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah, and then who was
the white guy from was it Kelly Olynyk?
Yes.
From
and then one of the Morris twins. Yeah. Like all of them was
Marcus Smart had to go. Marcus Smart, they upgraded.
Yeah,
they upgraded point guard.
But I know that he was pissed. Like I put it.
No, he got paid though. He got paid.
He did.
I mean, didn't he get traded?
He got traded.
Yeah, he got traded.
It was kind of a mutual agreement.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't gonna. He was kind of getting into it with Brown a little bit.
He was.
Smart.
He was. Because you know why? Because he was like, "Hey y'all, listen, we have a lot of killers. You two niggas don't gotta do everything. We can switch it around."
No. I mean, they wasn't for the fight or nothing, but they were arguing during the playoffs.
Like niggas would not want to hear that shit. It's like, Brown, listen, you not Kobe. Tatum, you not Kobe. Like y'all can switch. We got killers on this team. We could do positionless basketball, but y'all don't want to do that. And they're seeing what happens when somebody does that.
Low key, Al Horford be hitting some clutch ass.
Fucking Horford.
Al Horford.
He gonna be gone.
Yeah,
he gonna retire probably. Right?
He probably gonna retire.
He's damn near right.
Dog, Al Horford
he's damn near right.
He like Bron age, ain't he?
Horford probably 40.
No, dude.
Horford got 2 rings, don't he? I think he got one with Celtics and another one with somebody else. I can't remember.
Does he? Mm-hmm. I know he didn't get one with Atlanta.
No, I think that was his first one last year.
Was he with the Spurs? He didn't get with the Spurs.
That was his first one last year. That's why they let him hold the trophy first because
they thought he was going.
Oh yeah, you right.
The Atlanta team had like a crazy record.
And
he was on the Philly team when they thought they was on.
Oh my god, yeah.
Daryl owed me a check for this, so I need y'all to start supporting the watching. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you see, you know what I'm saying, mess with us. Scroll up, see what you like. He'll have the subjects listed. But yeah, Daryl, cut my check.